You'll probably recognize our first guest today from right here on First at 4. She's a local fitness guru who runs a boot camp for women, and now she's a best-selling author, too. Mallory Cargile is here to tell us about her new book, The Wellness Code. Mallory, nice to see you.
Thanks for having me.
And you brought us a copy to show off.
Yes.
You are a big-time, and I'm not embellishing, best-selling author now, correct?
It did go #1, a bestseller on Amazon,
Wow.
which I'll take it. And I co-authored the book with some other health and fitness experts around the country, and we're all very proud of it, so we're excited.
Now, this isn't the Da Vinci Code. It's the
No.
Wellness Code.
No.
But we're hoping that it's
Might
going
not sell quite as many copies, but hopefully it'll get close.
to... Hey, if it gets close, take it, trust
Yeah.
me. Because that man sold a lot of books. All right, this is a book with words.
Yes.
Which
no
isn't
pictures.
necessarily good for television, but it's good for people who like to read.
Yeah.
So what's inside?
Well, it's called The Wellness Code. It's really just a book that can benefit anyone that is looking to improve their overall health and wellness, whether it be you're wanting to learn how to exercise, or there's a lot about nutrition. There's a lot about, my chapter, for example, is all about breaking habits and forming good ones to replace those bad habits. So whether it's you're trying to lose weight, or you're wanting to learn how to eat correctly, or you're wanting to get more sleep, or stop smoking, or whatever your habits are, I talk about how it's worth putting the work in to change those habits, because we only get one life and we want to be as healthy as we can in that life. And I give a lot of tips on how to do that, how to change those habits.
There you are. And changing habits is, for some of us, myself included, I'm a creature of habit. Incredibly, incredibly difficult. And they say it gets more difficult the older you get, correct?
Well, I think we just get more set in our ways the older we get. And I also talk about that, how habits are, even if we have some bad habits that we need to change, habits are our routine. I'm a creature of habit as well, and I love my comfy, cozy routine. And so people, we want that instant gratification. Due to technology, we get everything quickly. We think, oh, well, I can, even though it took me years to gain this weight, I bet I can lose it in a month, or I bet I can change this habit overnight. But that's just not how it works. If changing habits were easy, then drug addicts wouldn't relapse, and no one would be overweight, and everyone would sleep enough, and everyone would exercise before they left for work in the morning.
And they'd only smoke when they felt like doing it. There wouldn't be any of this running out into the 20-degree winter and
that's right.
smoking out there.
So I talk about how it's certainly challenging to change habits, but how it's also worth it. It's worth making those changes for your life.
And there we are, right there. There's you.
Yep.
Bad Habits Be Gone,
Bad
Chapter
Habits
3
Be Gone.
by Mallory Cargile.
Yeah.
Awesome. So talk to me about this for a minute. Let's keep talking about bad habits, because, buddy, I got a pile of them. Now, as I have heard people say that the easiest thing to do, but not necessarily the best, is to replace a bad habit with a better habit. Not necessarily a good habit, but a better one. People that try to quit smoking, a lot of the time they'll start, I don't know, eating hard candy or chewing gum, or maybe using the Nicorette gum or something like that. Do you address that at all?
That's actually I have 10 tips in there, and that's the #1. I think that's the very first one I have in there. Don't ever leave a black hole where your bad habit used to be. And the example I use is, if you say you want to start eating better, and your habit at 3 o'clock every day at work is to go get something unhealthy at the vending machine. Well, if that's around the time you're getting hungry, then don't just sit there and not eat anything and think about, oh, I wish I had those Doritos or whatever it is. Bring a healthy snack and have that at the same time each day, just so you're not overwhelmed with, you want to be happy. You want to be satisfied, and that you're much more likely to stick to that habit changing if you do that. But yeah, never leave a black hole. Try to take one habit at a time too. If you're trying to, drink more water and get more sleep and exercise 5 times a week and change your nutrition, I mean, that's just overwhelming. So try to master one before you take on another one.
Absolutely. Mallory, we're out of time, but all 10 of your tips are in here.
Yes.
And a whole lot of other great things too.
Yes, you can get it on Amazon.com, the hard copy, or you can download the ebook off of my website, MalloryCargile.com.
All right, super. Mallory, good to see you again. Don't forget that you can find out more about Mallory, Adventure Boot Camp, her new book, and a whole lot more at MalloryCargile.com.